Okay.
All right, so welcome to my classroom. This is the inside of my door, and on the first day of school, students will get little fish cutouts, and they'll get to decorate it however they want and write their names on it, and we'll tape it to the door just to help it feel like it's part of their classroom too. Over here I have all my materials. So we have crayons, colored pencils, markers, scratch paper, colored paper, all for them to use, and then each table will have a table caddy that has their different supplies like glue sticks, scissors, and then some coloring utensils. Up here will be my classroom rules, and we're going to come up with them as a class on the first day of school, so that's why I don't have anything right now. Every day I want to go through the schedule with them so that they know what's expected, what we're doing that day. There's no surprises. Up above I have my alphabet, and then I really like riddles and fun little games and jokes, so I have like a little collection of books up here that we'll probably do one before recess or on the way back just as a little transition thing. Over here I have my classroom jobs. I really want my students to learn responsibility and get involved and feel like it's a classroom community where they're able to pitch in and help. So their sticks just have their numbers on them. We'll rotate weekly so that they kind of get a feel for their job and it's not too much to remember. Here I'll have jars of like the try again jar and the good job jar, and I don't have beads to put in them yet, but that's just a classroom or a class incentive. Over here is my library. So we have a lot of chapter books, picture books, nonfiction, just a whole variety of different things, just some decorations, and then I have pillows for them for like read alouds or just incentives, like that's going to be a reward that they might, if they choose that. Over here are like my phonics and journeys books, and then this is where I'll do my reading groups. So they'll just come back here when it's time for group work, and I'll work with them over here. Over here is where I have my writing process, and so they each have a clip with their numbers on it, and just wherever they're at, they'll just move their clip down so I know where they're at, and I can check in with the students that are really struggling or are behind our class. For that, they'll have this available to them at all times. There's red pens for corrections they need to make, highlighters for words they're not sure of, final draft paper, just materials that they need simply for editing purposes. And then over here is my favorite wall because I just think it's cute. But up above I have the Daily 5 just as a reminder for students of what the different aspects of what they need to be doing are, and just a good reminder of some of the work that we'll be doing daily in class. And then on my cabinets I have what will be my word wall, but we'll build that as a class together based on the readings that we're doing and the different things that we're studying. So that will fill up as the year goes on. Over here I have my clip chart that I really want to use for positive reinforcement because I've only ever seen them used for negative, and I want to change that in my classroom. So again, it's just their numbers on a clothespin, and they get to move it whether I say up or down, and we're going to talk about like the different consequences and what they think is appropriate for their actions. And again, that will be set up the first day of class when we're talking about our class rules. So that's all their clip up, clip down chart. Over here is where they'll do lunch count, and this is laminated so that they can write directly on it whoever my lunch count manager is. And then the first day of class, we're going to talk about like what good things are that we can do to help each other in our classroom community and read a book about it. So I have these little slips that the students can fill out whenever they want, whenever they see something good, and just put in here, and at the end of the day I'll pull a couple names and they'll get a prize. So I want to just recognize them recognizing each other so that they can recognize the importance of helping others and being good students, and also just get rewarded for being a good person and helping out. Here's where they will turn in their homework to me, and then I can stuff their folders for the next week. Pencil sharpener, I don't want to have distractions going on during class, so if their pencil breaks or anything, they just stick it in here and grab a new one, so we're not constantly dealing with it interrupting the lesson. So then over here is the majority of my bulletin boards. I just split it up so we have different sections. So this, I really want my students to get involved with reading and love reading, so having them write on this like a book that they love, so that they just grab a fish from here, fill it out with the title and author, and then put it in here, and I'll probably check in with them like, oh, why did you like this book? What was great about it? Do you think the rest of the class would like it? Stuff like that, just getting them interested in reading. And then my writing board will change depending on what our focus is. For the beginning of the year, it will be punctuation and just figuring all that out. And then on pretty much every section, I have one of these, which is just a laminated paper, so it will kind of serve as a whiteboard. So if there's like a figurative language skill or something that I want them to incorporate, I'll write it right on here so we can change it weekly. Over here I have math, different solving strategies, and under each one is a picture just so they can think about how to solve it or look and see how that helps them solve it. And we'll talk about all these during my instruction. And again, laminated, we could have an example problem, a challenge, whatever it needs to be for that week. And then second grade, they learn a ton about the scientific method. So I know we'll start the school year with that and just talk about the different aspects of that. Again, what questions you have, what vocabulary words they need to know, whatever it is. Up above, I have my district adopted alphabet that shows them how to write the different letters. So that's hanging up there for them to see. And then each week we'll have a starfish student, and that will go right here, and they just have the class turn around and they can introduce whatever they want to share with the class. And in the mail is my birthday calendar that's going to go right here so we can recognize those students, wish them a happy birthday, just to help build up that classroom community and that sense of belonging. I have my calendar right here. I'm not planning on doing a whole lot with that because I know they do a ton in first grade. We'll probably talk about it just as they line up for recess or something. What day is today? Whatever, cute little short and sweet. For the rest of my classroom, I have a table group. I really wanted my students to be in groups so that they could collaborate and talk to each other when they have problems. And so I grouped them in tables of 4 with the exception of one, which will be a group of 5 because I'm anticipating having 21 students. So they'll get to work with their peers a lot, and I will rotate groups a lot so they have a chance to work with each other. And then my desk is right here, so I can easily see all of my students, and this is the rug, and I'll do a lot of instruction from here and read alouds from here, so students will line up and they'll have a spot on the rug. And then I have my easel, so if I need to tell them anything or we have a lesson that I want them really close to me for, we'll just do it right here and hopefully get them more engaged by mixing it up and not just having them in their seats all day. And I think that is it. So I'm looking forward to the school year. Thank you.